Over the past 2.5 years, I've been designing farms and documenting the best ones I've come across. From overpowered XP farms to infinite food and so much more. So here are the 20 best farms for Minecraft Java Edition. Now these aren't the best farms in existence, but rather the best farms for everyday people like yourself who don't need 4 trillion items per hour. If you want to watch the full tutorials or download the worlds, the links are in the description. And let's start off with number 20, the most overpowered XP farm in the game. Now, if you can't tell, this farm is very easy, which is part of what makes it super overpowered. This farm will literally take you like 20 minutes to set up, and in 10 minutes of using will get you 65 levels. All you have to do is open up this trapdoor, light the campfire, and throw an infestation potion, and as you can see, so many silverfish come flooding out. Then literally all you have to do is stand here, smack the silverfish, and so much XP comes flooding out of this farm. Now that's only one of 20 incredible farms on this list, so make sure to stick around till the end. And let's move on to the most overpowered mob XP farm in the game. Now, this is not the best mob XP farm, but it's so simple to set up and so easily expandable, it is perfect for everyday players like yourself. All you have to do is run up here, smack all of these mobs with the sword, and so much XP and loot comes flooding out. I've used this farm for just under an hour and a half, and this chest is already full of loot, and I have 45 levels. So as you can see, there are spawning platforms where the mobs can spawn, trapdoors so they walk over into the water, and then carpets to make sure that no spiders are gonna spawn. And as a result, so many mobs pile up at the bottom of this drop chamber. I mean, look at this. It gives you gunpowder, it gives you arrows, bones, XP, it gives you everything. I think the only thing it doesn't give you is food, which is why this Hoglin Farm is so overpowered. This thing will give you 40,000 items per hour. And those items are strictly a ton of leather, but mostly a ton of cooked pork chop. Look at all of this. This is from a couple minutes of using the farm. You can have 1 layer, you can have 10 layers, whatever you want. It is absolutely incredible. Number 17 is this fully automatic creeper farm, which will give you a full chest of gunpowder in just 1 hour of using it. Can you imagine if you AFK'd here overnight? Let's go inside of the farm and see what's going on. As you can see, a ton of creepers are spawning down here. These snow golems shoot at them, and once they hit them, the creepers get mad, run towards, down into this water, and then down over top of the campfires. And this farm is just way too efficient. And if I come down here too, there's pretty much a constant stream of creepers dying to these campfires, and all of the gunpowder is going into this chest. I absolutely love this farm. Oh my god, I hate mining for wood. Isn't this just the worst? Well, fear no longer. Automatic wood farm. Look at this. Bamboo grows, it gets shot up here, thrown through an auto crafter, and then crafts into blocks of bamboo, which can then be turned into a ton of planks. Say goodbye to ever having to chop down wood. I mean, for real, you can literally just sit here the entire night, go to bed with Minecraft open, wake up, and have so much wood you wouldn't even know what to do with it all. Look at this. It's a constant stream of bamboo being shot up here. And my favorite part is it's super easily expandable too. You can have 2 of these, you can have 100 of them, you can make them 200 blocks long, literally whatever you want. The more you build, the more wood you're gonna get. Piglin Barter farms for number 15, because why not? You have so much gold, but you hate trading with them yourself. All you have to do for this farm is take all of your gold, put it into this dispenser, and the work is done for you. Shoots it onto this pressure plate, allows them to grab it, and then once it goes up, another one shoots back out. You drop the items into the hoppers, and all of the items go into this chest, and look at this insane loot we're getting. And my favorite part about this farm is it's literally set and forget. Now I don't have to think about this farm, and it is going to produce all of those insane bartering items that you need. Now can you imagine if you hook this up with a gold farm? Wait for number 3 on this list if you want to do something like that. A sands duplicator for number 14, because let's be honest, everybody needs one of these. Sand, gravel, concrete powder, it's all so annoying to automatically get. And duplicators, they're a part of the game, so you might as well do it. It's very simple. You have this small contraption right here that you can set up around 4 sides of the portal if you want. And then you also have a chunk loader. Now, if I come over to this side, you're going to see there's a constant stream of our blocks flowing through into this hopper, being broken by the carpets, and then the drops are going down inside of this chest. And again, just like the last farms, it is 100% AFK. You can literally stand here for a day, a week, a month, whatever you want, and you're just gonna get more sand, more gravel, more concrete powder, whatever you put inside. But okay, I hear you. Let's move on to something that everybody needs all the time, but we never have enough of, which is of course iron. And this iron farm is way too good to not be on this list. Look at how many iron golems have already spawned. Now the premise is very simple. You can have one of these sections, you can have 4 of these sections, it doesn't matter. You have a couple villagers up here, they get scared by the zombies, and of course, as a result, iron golems spawn, fall down this middle section, and die to the lava. Now, as you can see, all the iron golems, like I mentioned, burn to the lava, and the drops go down inside of this chest. I think my favorite part is how it's fully automatic, too. So the second that those iron golems down there die, more of them are already starting to spawn, and they're gonna float down towards the middle again. Now, one thing that's important to note is each iron section does take 8 villagers, which can be quite a few. And if you don't have that many, then I'd recommend checking out number 12, the villager breeder. And this villager breeder is so unbelievably simple. Look at this. You have a couple villagers up here that all you have to do is throw them a bunch of carrots, potatoes, or bread. They're gonna pick it up, eventually they will start to breed, and then all of the babies are gonna fall down into this section. Look at how many baby villagers we already have. Then to get them out, you simply place down a boat and wait inside of this boat for one of the villagers to get in. Then once one gets in, all you have to do is ride away, and you have your infinite baby villagers. Super easy, and this will give you all of the villagers that you're gonna need for that iron farm from number 13. Now that you have all of those villagers, you can bring them over to a trading hall as well. We all hate having to spend so many emeralds just to get one bookshelf. So all you have to do for this is walk over, flick the lever of the villager that you want to lower the trades on, and then this zombie back here is gonna end up killing that villager. Now all you have to do is flick this lever back up, throw the potion of weakness onto them and the golden apple, and they are automatically going to be converted into a lower emerald trade. Very simple, very straightforward, and infinitely expandable, which is why I love this trading hall so much. Now really quickly, we're only halfway done this video and still have 10 incredible farms left on this list. Really quickly though, if you're enjoying, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And as well, you can find the full tutorials as well as the world download links down in the description. Let me paint you guys a picture. You come home from a long day of mining and playing the game to this. We all absolutely hate the feeling, which is why this auto sorter is literally perfect. All you have to do is run up here and put all of your items into this chest above. Now they're automatically going to be sorted into their spot. As you can see, diamonds go into the diamond spot, emeralds go into the emerald, everything is sorted, and then all of the junk items go down into this end chest. Now again, one of my favorite parts about this is it's infinitely expandable. You can have 1 chest, you can have 5,000 chests, it literally does not matter. Now this farm aims to make your life so much less complicated, just like number 9, the auto smelter. And I absolutely love auto smelters, they're so simple. Again, no longer will you come home to this where you have to put in all of the items yourself. Literally all you do is put your items in this chest, your fuel in this back chest, and then flick this lever. All of the items are evenly distributed between all of the furnaces, and then the items are picked up and put down inside of this chest. It's so convenient. And again, just like that auto sorter, it can be 1 furnace, it can be 100 furnaces, blast furnace, regular, smoker, it literally does not matter. It is fully customizable. And speaking of customization, number 7 is the Froglight Farm. Arguably one of the most beautiful blocks in the game, but can be really annoying to get. This farm simplifies that so much. Literally all you do is stand here in survival mode, and all of these magma cream are going to jump towards you and then fall inside of this hole right here. Then at the bottom, let me go into creative so I don't die. At the bottom, there's a snow block that's going to break the magma cube down. And then there are frogs that are going to turn those magma cubes into their corresponding froglight. And once again, as you can see, this farm is completely automatic. Literally all you have to do is stand back inside of here. You don't have to do any work, and then you can come back later and all of the beautiful froglights are going to be down inside of this chest. All right, I get it. We don't care about froglights. Let's go on to something more practical. Bone meal for number 7. Bone meal is literally one of the most important things in the game, and this bone meal farm is literally infinite. It takes bone meal, but it also produces way more than it takes. And all you have to do is run down over to these chests here. And of course, you're going to be able to collect all of that bone meal. I mean, this is literally it. it runs forever. There's no stopping. You never have to turn it off, and you'll come back to literally double chests full of bone meal. It's pretty simple. There's a stone generator over here that produces stone, and a moss block in the middle that gets bone mealed, turns all of these surrounding blocks into moss, as you're going to see here in a second. There we go. And then this water breaks it, pushes it into a composter, and again turns it into bone meal. Very simple, very practical, which is why I love this one so much. And if you want practical, I'll give you practical, a Raid XP Farm. Now this one is so easy. It's not fully automatic, but you can build it literally really early on in the game, which is why I love it so much. You got to stand down here, smack them once they get into the boat. You collect all of the XP, and then all of the drops are going to go into this chest. It'll give you totems, XP, emeralds, enchanted books and items, literally everything that you're going to need. And it's so unbelievably easy to set up. It's so easy that this could be one of the first farms you set up in your game. It takes one villager, a couple blocks, and a 5x5 hole in the ground. Have fun with this one, guys. Ominous bottles, because we need ominous bottles for raid farms. So why not show an ominous bottle farm as well? And this one is the best. It is the easiest to set up as well. Iron golems in the middle. All of these pillagers run into these nether portals, and on the other side is a pillager killing area. Honestly, I'm not sure what more I need to say because you guys can see all the pillagers running into these nether portals. You can assume how fast this would be and how many ominous bottles it would produce. This farm is absolutely insane. How could we forget number 4, the Enderman XP Farm? Now, if you'll notice, this is not the traditional design you're used to. This is the easiest Enderman XP Farm in the game that still gives the exact same rates as that big design that everybody's used to. Now, you have all the Endermen spawning back there who will then run towards here and fall down in this area. Now, this works because you stand here, smack the Enderman, and then when they die, you're going to be looking at all of those Endermen back there, causing more of them to run towards you. It's literally an infinite stream of Endermen, infinite stream of XP, and an infinite stream of Ender Pearls. Coming in at number 3, gold, and look at how efficient this gold farm is. Now, the design is very straightforward. You've got a bunch of magma blocks here. Inside of these trapdoors are some turtle eggs that the zombie piglins run towards, and then they fall down to their death over top of these hoppers. And this farm produces so much gold and rotten flesh. Now, literally all you do is stand up here and the farm will run forever. You can go to bed, you can go to school, you can go to work. It's gonna run in the background the entire time. This video is getting long enough, so let's keep it short. Number 2 is a Trident XP Farm, which will produce way more tridents than you actually need. All you do is you slap these guys, you collect the XP, and then like I mentioned, tridents down inside of this chest. Now, looking at the design, it looks complicated, but this whole cobblestone structure on the outside is made with water and lava. And on the inside, it's just a bunch of water buckets where the drowned are going to spawn, float down towards this middle, and then you can kill them. And that's literally it. Now, right before we get into the final farm, if you're enjoying, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And again, you can find the full tutorials and world downloads down in the description. Now, number 1, the Wither Skull Farm. One of the best farms in the game. Super simple. You stand here, you slap them, you collect all of the XP, and then of course all of the wither skulls go down inside of this chest. Now, it is definitely a little bit of a complicated setup, but it's so efficient, gives you so many wither skulls that's about it. It's a wither skull farm. Very good. That's all for today's video. Again, leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'd recommend checking out one of the videos on your screen right now for even more great content.